Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. There is a couple of things to talk a little bit about. One thing is Blind Box has appeared. I'm not going to turn the screen, so you're just going to have to watch it from the side. But basically, every single day, you want to go in here and roll for your box. Make sure that you are going into the Facebook link here. You don't need a Facebook account linked up. You can just click the button a couple of times and go in and go out, and you will get an additional spin. So you can get 2 free spins a day. Don't miss out. If you are a spender for the new event, I recommend going through the GT Arcade because you will start to get a lot of additional boxes as well as have a ranking system. So the ranking system, again, it is to the side. The rewards for the ranks aren't terrible. I would recommend doing so. And I feel like it's probably good to mention that you will get some Generation 5 and Generation 6 shards, weapon shards, monster shards, equipment shards, as well as a chance to jackpot out and get some of the arcane equipment, gold, divine ruins, and of course superb jade crystals as well as among it's just a box. It's all RNG. I'm not going to say that you're going to get it. I think I did 100 pulls once, and I think the best that I got was, I think I got some Heavenly Ruins, which isn't too bad. Honestly, for free, it wasn't too bad. I'm not complaining. I did get a lot of gold and a lot of stuff. So I might save this up. Would you like to see me save up 100 more and just do like 100 bomb pulls to see how lucky we get? I know sometimes they do give us some epic skins. Oh no, we went too far. I know that last time they did this, they gave us some epic skins and stuff like that, which was kind of cool to get. Just for those that like to collect the cosplays of the game. It's okay. Do it. And I would say this only because it's in conjunction with the Celebrate Festival. If you are going to spend, go through the GT Arcade method. Monthly funds are lining up again with the Celebrate Festival. So if you are going to spend some money to acquire the latest arcane or majestic beasts, best value is probably long term buying the premium fund, just because you are going to get day one, you're going to get the lamb steaks, which is fine. But overall, you are going to be able to get some Generation 6, and you're going to be able to pretty much just keep building. Now, if you've already maxed out your heroes and all of your weapons and all of your monsters, then this is probably not the greatest value for you. However, I doubt that everybody has the index max out as well, so there is some additional passive value. However, make sure that you're doing your family first event. If you haven't already, spend all of your veggies because it'll tell you that it doesn't count towards it, which is absolutely a-okay. You can probably tell a few legions wailed pretty hard this time because they wanted to get the arcane transformations, which is absolutely okay. I recommend always going with Dalchan because she is a support-based hero. However, I'm sure that many of them went with Marshall because they just want to run Marshalls. That's absolutely a-okay. Play the game however you want to play it. Now, moving along to the nitty gritty. Make sure that you sign up for Battle of Red Cliffs. We will participate in this as well. Now that we kind of have a little bit more of a grasp of what to do. Now, I will say this. Maybe I was a little bit harsh last time that I did it and said that it wasn't fun. It's, in my opinion, it's probably not super fun. Because it is very time restricted. I feel like that is the biggest downfall. However, if you do set your alarms for it, the achievements and the rewards are certainly worthwhile participating in. You are going to be able to collect quite a lot of gold, and you are going to be able to collect a lot of these shards, and that's fantastic for index scores and finishing off your heroes. It is very, very important. So make sure you sign up and make sure that you stay tuned for that one. Maybe, just maybe, we might be lucky enough to get an account for the very final championship round. Who knows? God of War might be generous and let us play one time. However, we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves because we are going into the Azure Dragon, or the mythic or the mythically majestic arcane divine beast Azure Dragon. Pretty badass, not gonna lie. But again, I don't really see a lot of end Korean players using these things, which makes me wonder. Either they skip it so much or not, but it stacks damage and a weakened shield. So I feel like it's certainly versatile enough to want to be used. It's not. It's a bit of a no brainer. Everyone's gonna build it, so we can't really talk shit about it. It is definitely an offensive style dragon because it attacks everyone. Oh, they added G5s. Cool. Okay. So the jackpot is actually a selection chest. I like that. I actually legitimately like that. Auspice is this the it's the autumn thing. We've still got the lamb steaks here. Obviously we're going to talk about it. Majestic Breath. The first allied action summons the Azure Dragon. So round one. The first time an ally dies, the Azure Dragon will be summoned again. So round one, probably round one. If your MC dies, you'll get the Azure Dragon again. Azure Dragon deals beast damage, which of course we know ignores defense, not total defense, just defense, to two enemy columns with the highest attack, dealing 30% damage to all enemies as well. So it's an AoE plus a column burst, and reducing their defense by 15% for 2 rounds. So a debuff and shield points are received by 40%. That's actually really important because as we start to go into the late game, you will start to notice that I want to say that the healing capabilities of a lot of heroes translate into shields. So if your hero is already at max HP, particularly Hao Tao from memory, adds layers of shields. And there are a couple of tactics that now are adding shields as well as healing abilities. Then if you're already at max HP, it converts into shielding as well, which is exceptionally annoying, particularly if you are trying to burst down the enemies in the round one. So this is a way to potentially mitigate some of that annoying shielding ability in round one and round two. Even though it's only for 1 round, it can be enough. It could be a game changer. 30% chance to inflict awe the last 2 rounds. Reduce target's damage bonus and damage deduction. Again, debuffs. When Majestic Breath is cast, it triggers Elemental Sense. Lightning ignores limit on the 3 allies with the highest attack. Okay, during the current battle, every time Elemental Sense is triggered, Mythic Beast damage will increase by 60% up to 180%. So basically it stacks. Stack damage. Or Hatred Skills cost double. Oh my goodness. That's why. Wow. No pun intended. Who do you put Awe on though? Let me have a look at this. Da da da. Cast Beast does that. Does this. Interesting. So there's a chance to inflict awe. Alright, so it's not a guarantee. 30% chance. Alright. Well, we'll have to test this out. Maybe one of our lovely viewers that does decide to build Azure Dragon, we can see just what they're talking about with the awe. I wonder if it's going to be a mark. Man, I have to tell you, the layers of marks and debuffs and all that crap going on, I'm thankful that I can start to see them by tapping on the heroes now. With Elemental Sense deals damage, it inflicts Lightning Crush on random, max HP damage as well, which is kind of crazy because that's true damage. True damage, other adjacent heroes receive 50% of this damage as well, so basically 4% splash damage. 35% chance to inflict Lightning Shock, triggers up to 2 times per round. Lightning Shock also stacks, I believe Lightning Shock stacks its damage, is that correct? Elemental Stance is Majestic Dragon. Okay, yep. Majestic Breath. I wonder if that also stacks the damage of Lightning Shock. Triggers up to 2 times per round. Unable to take action for 1 round. Great. Then the affected enemy receives damage. A random adjacent target also receives this damage. So a lot of splash damage. A lot of damage stacking from this. Heavenly Ward. At the start of the battle, grant 1 ally with the highest attack Dragon's Momentum for 3 rounds. Grants all allies Elemental Sense, which is the lightning ability that we just read. The Dragon's Momentum attacks targets +1. Interesting. 6 attack targets max. Any attack devours up to 3 buffs from a random enemy. For every buff devoured, heal self 5% of max HP. So basically, your strongest ally is going to be removing debuffs, and getting HP. Gains damage bonus and damage reduction instantly, and 5% damage bonus every round for 3 rounds. Increases damage reduction by 20% while taking damage, as well as having those buffs stacked on them. Elemental Sense basically does additional damage, which we read. The Shock, I should say, triggers 2 times per round. Interesting. 15% HP. Not a terrible thing. The Azure Dragon is a dragon god. As a rule of the EC, it has the highest status among the 4 symbols. It embodies imperial strength and power, and it is seen as the ruler and judge of all beings. Let's watch the demo one more time. Let me have a look. So does actually hit all 6 targets. Intriguing. Very intriguing. It also appears that you can now start to buy for gold. That you can actually start buying for gold these Generation 2 heroes. So, I know everybody used to complain, arguably, you want to spend 9k gold on this, you want to get the 45 shards. Arguably, everyone was complaining about the fact that they took away the chance to purchase Gen 1 shards and Gen 2s. So there you go. You get your Gen 1s and Gen 2 shards for gold. If you are looking to finish off your indexes, go ahead and purchase it there. Of course, just be aware that Arms Race is out next, so if you are low on gold, I would recommend buying the Azure Dragon shards first, and then going for the gold. Now, in terms of the missions, I feel like everybody kind of understands this. Make sure that you're going in there doing this. Day 1, you can sort of cheese it. I think everybody also knows this one. So you just go in there, and then you back out, and then you challenge them again, and then you back out. And you do that 6 times in a row. And basically, you can get these ones day 1 if you would like to do so. Stargazing. Do we even have anything? We do have 84. Let's do the 84 pulls or 80 pulls. Maybe we get we did get a legendary. Okay. Not the one that I'm looking for though. I'm looking for some weapons. Can I have some weapons? Ancient Dragon, interesting. Sun, nice. I feel at this stage that most players are just looking for these epic weapons. I'm starting to stack up all the other ones too, but it is kind of cool. It is kind of cool to see that we are getting the mythical dragons. Let's do some rolls. Let's just see. Oh no, did you bug out on me? Don't bug out on me. Wow, game is bugging out on me. I guess we'll never know what we got. I guess we'll never know. Probably nothing. Let's just check the bag real quick. Did we get a selection chest? Did we win? No, I think we just got a solo shard. Wow, PB, we got a solo shard. Nothing else there. Another thing I should probably mention is, of course, Family First event or Family Together event is coming to an end. So if you have any of these word exchanges that you cannot use, just make sure that you basically sell them. Grab your chests. Don't miss out on some free chests, particularly because they give you training orbs. That's kind of important. If you don't want to spend on any of these, you can just save them. I have 126 left. I might as well just buy them because at this stage, I feel like I'm still going to have 40 after. Oh no, wrong button. Well, at least I'm going to have 56 after. So I don't think there's anything really that I need to buy here. Do I need to buy anything else? Let me think about this. Let me ponder upon this. I mean, I could grab those ones, or I could just save them up, or I could just grab these ones. How many of these can I get? 35, 350, 175. All right, we'll just grab some of those and do some index scores a little bit later on. But essentially, that's what I wanted to talk to you about in today's video. It will be a very interesting thing to see. In terms of the value analysis, buying these packages, it's pretty much like $80, I'd say. It's about $80 if you buy all those ones. Oh, you do get a weird selection chest. Oh, okay, you got the ink pots. Interesting. Very interesting. So, I mean, there are some value there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you still have to buy like another $22 package, which means that technically the deluxe funds might be a little bit better in terms of value, like raw value. I would probably say that the deluxe funds are up there. Let's have a look quickly at the God's Blessing. But as far as I remember, there's no like $7 package in the God's Blessing. So they do this on purpose. If everybody hasn't figured this out, they basically force players to spend like $70 Australian, which is about 50 or 60 American. So let's trigger this. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's $22. Honestly, for that price, for the 30 of them, I would go and buy the monthly pack. I'll buy the monthly deluxe fund. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below if you managed to build Azure Dragon. Um, any predictions though? I mean, I know this world conquest is still going on. We are in the very center of the map, which is kind of cool. I actually need to start plugging it away and spending all of my warehouse. I'll probably start to clear some of that out as well. Try to get as many of these tokens as humanly possible. All right, thank you so much for watching. Let us know if I don't know, just in general, are you liking the game as well? Are you still engaged? I know that the schedules have been leaked, so it's going to be arms race with the Gen 6 stuff out next event. And after that, there's probably going to be the Starlight Wish as well. But things seem to be cruising along a little bit better in terms of getting some of those arcane heroes. I'm certainly excited about building Dao Chan, although I kind of want to maximize my profit. So I'll be seeing whether or not the rebate event is available in Arms Race, which will be again in a couple of days' time. All right, until next time.